Every year, lakhs of salaried employees in India pay more tax than what they had to actually pay. It's not because they earned less deductions, because they never claimed the refund sitting in their own Form 16, or because they are not able to know which ITR form they have to select. If your salary is only your real income, then government has already done 90% of the work for you. You just don't know where to click. In the next 10 minutes, that changes. Here is what usually happens. Form 16 lands in your inbox in June. In the month of June, usually in every year. When you open it, you see all the numbers everywhere. Section 16, you'll find section 16, section 80C, gross total income, sorry, gross salary. If you're salaried person, gross salary, you would see gross salary or else net salary, and also if any TDS deducted by your employer. What will you do? You'll close the tab in confusion immediately. Then July comes, which is a deadline for means July 31st is usually the deadline for filing ITRs for salaried employees. So you will open the same file just 1 week before your that July 31st. What happens? You will get panicked. You either pay someone 1500 or 3000 for filing a return, which would actually take around 20 to 30 minutes, or sometimes even 15 minutes online, or the worst case you would file nothing. You'll skip filing, and the return quietly turns into a belated return. Belated means it's a late return, late filed return. For that the interest would be attached, and also late fees, sometimes late fees and interest both will be attached to that. Both these outcomes cost you money, but you didn't need to actually spend. Here is the part almost nobody talks about. If tax was deducted from your salary or your bank account interest and you did not file the return, then what happens? That money doesn't come to you automatically, right? You paid tax, means it's automatically got deducted from your salary, but now you are not filing the return. Then how does the tax amount what you have already paid, for which you are eligible as refund, how could you claim that? So if you couldn't file the return, you couldn't get the refund if you are eligible to. So what happens? You are missing your amount, right? Whatever has been deducted from your salary or your bank account interest. Yes. Hey everyone, welcome back to FinVeda with CA. I'm a chartered accountant here, and on this channel I break down finance, economy, markets in a simple, easy to understand way. If that's something you find useful, please do subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. It really helps me. Now let's get into the today's topic. For example, meet Ananya. She's 26 years old. She's salaried and she earns around 7 lakhs a year. It may be around 17 lakhs also a year. She lives in Bangalore. What happens means her bank has deducted TDS on a fixed deposit interest. Her employer also deducted TDS on her salary, right? But Ananya assumed that she had to pay the tax, so she had paid that and she owed no further tax. So what happens is she didn't bother about filing. She didn't file itself. 1 year later, she needed a personal loan, so she went to a bank asking for a personal loan, and the banker has asked for bring 2 assessment years, last 2 assessment years income tax returns. She didn't file this year's return, so she had only one, not two. Loan got delayed by 3 weeks while she scrambled to file a belated return, again with a late fee and without the refund she was actually owed for that FD interest. The irony is, if she had spent 10 minutes or 15 minutes in July month, during which time she had to file the return, she would have gotten her refund back if she has any eligibility, and she would have got the loan in time. Instead, she had paid a penalty to file the late return. That's the gap this video closes now, right? So the first thing is, you have to first, salaried employees need to know whether they are eligible for ITR 1. You could get this information from the income tax portal itself. I'll open that as well for you. This is the income tax portal. Means I had searched for file ITR 1 Sahaj, means you can search for ITR 1 user manual, you could get this. So if you could scroll down, you can know who can use this ITR 1. Means should be a resident individual, means generally it's a person who stays in India. Okay, his total income from all sources, salary, if he has any capital gain, sale of land or building, etc., they come under capital gain. Any housing, house property, rental income, everything, any other income, interest, everything, her total income should not exceed 50 lakh rupees during that financial year. And income is from salary, okay, or family pension income, or if she is already retired, then pension income. And she has got income from two house properties. Earlier, this is new for this filing year. Earlier it was capped at one, up to only one house property. If two, you have to go to ITR 2. And other income would include interest from savings account, deposits, income tax refund interest, any compensation, any interest income or family pension. And one more thing is long term capital gain under section 112A. Long term capital gain, it would means like means if you had made any transfer, sale of any securities like listed equity shares or equity oriented mutual funds, they come under section 112A. And the capital gain which you had got from that doesn't exceed 1,25,000, then you are eligible to file return under this ITR 1, right? And income of spouse or minor child is also clubbed within your income. This is a normal thing, so consider these all things. So you have to determine whether you are eligible for ITR 1 or not using this. And another thing is, you should also know when you are not eligible to file ITR 1. ITR 1 cannot be filed by an individual who a resident but not an ordinary resident, and he is a non-resident Indian, means he is an NRI. His total income doesn't exceed 50 lakhs means ITR 1, exceeds 50 lakhs means ITR 2. Agricultural income up to 5,000 means ITR 1, beyond 5,000 means ITR 2. And section 112 long term capital gains up to 1,25,000 ITR 1, beyond 1,25,000 then ITR 2. Has any other short term capital gains, has income from lottery or horse races, race horses, legal gambling, etc., and also income from any business, or is acting as a director in a company, or has tax deduction under 194N, has deferred income tax on ESOP, means equity shares issued, options issued to employees by the company, has any income from more than two house properties. Up to two house properties it is ITR 1, more than two house properties it's ITR 2. And not eligible for ITR 1 means if any case these are not satisfied, any of these are not satisfied, you have to go to ITR 2, right? These are the things I was about to discuss. Salary or pension income, salary or pension income up to two house properties, new this year. If you are eligible, please claim it. Interest, family pension or pension income, right? Agriculture income up to 5,000, long term capital gain under 112 up to 1,25,000. And who should not use ITR 1 is a company director, or who hold unlisted equity shares, long term capital gain cross 1,25,000, or you have any short term capital gains, any foreign asset or income, even 500 rupees of any AdSense money also, YouTube AdSense money. If you got 500 rupees, even 500 rupees counts as foreign source, so you cannot file your return under ITR 1. Okay, filing ITR 1 when you actually needed ITR 2 doesn't save you anything. It gets flagged as a defective return and you will be asked to fix it, with interest and penalty potentially stacking up if you miss the correction window. So now you had understood, right? You are eligible for ITR 1 or not eligible for ITR 1. Just have an idea of this. Then we can go to the next thing. What are the three top documents that are needed for filing your return? Only three are needed mostly. It's Form 16 from your, you will get this from your employer for sure. This has your salary breakup and TDS if any deducted. A simple list of your income. Your FD income, means interest income, savings bank interest, rental income, anything you personally know about. These will be included in Form 16. Okay. if you had given these details to your employer, or else your income list you will be knowing, right? You had any FDs or savings accounts, any interest in them, you have any house property which is let out, then you'll earn some rental income on that. So keep a list of all your incomes and also your deductions, if any, like LIC payments. Keep the receipt with you. Any child tuition fees would be there, right? Any other eligible deductions if you are having. I made a video on deductions to salaried employees from income tax. You can go through that, where I had dealt with these deductions in detail. You can go there and just check whether you have all these documents ready. Means if you are claiming any LIC payment or any health insurance, if you paid any health insurance premiums during the year, please keep those receipts carefully, because while filing the income tax return you might need to enter the details mentioned in those receipts. So keep a list of your incomes and also these deductions available expenses. And the third thing is AIS, which is called as annual information statement. You can download this from the income tax portal itself after logging in. This is like a government's own record of every rupee that moved from your PAN attached bank account. It's like a cross check. If something in your memory means you'll think that FD interest is only 500, but AIS shows it's 600, then usually AIS wins. Just match it, and doesn't matter a small amount of difference, you can follow AIS. Okay, so these are the things: form 16 income list, and deductions if any, expenses list, and AIS annual information statement. Keep these three documents handy with you. And the filing of the return process is a 10 to 15 minutes process, because 90% of the work has been done in your portal automatically. You have to just verify and enter few details if necessary. First thing is, you have to go to the income tax portal. Like you can search like e-filing. You'll be navigated to income tax portal. Then on the top right you will see a button called login. When you click on that login, you have to enter the credentials. The first thing is your username. The other thing, username means it's nothing but your PAN number, and after that you'll appear a box like a small message. Make a tick there, and you have to enter your password to log in into that income tax account, like this. Or you can do like directly you could search for income tax portal login, then you'll get this: enter your user ID and password captcha and login. You could log in into your account. After logging in, if you want to file your income tax return manually, means yourself, then just place your cursor here on e-file. Just place the cursor, no need to click on it, just place the cursor and this drop down will appear. On this drop down, if you place a cursor on this, another drop down will open. Means if you place cursor on this, this will be opened. After that, place your cursor on this, you will find this box. So under this you have to click on file income tax return. Now you have to click on this. Yes, I also told you about AIS, right? You could download this from here. Current assessment year is 2026-27. So click on this. A new tab would be opened. There you have to change the assessment year to 2026-27 and click on download AIS. You could download from there. Form 26 AS, you can also check this. Means it contains details of any TDS which has deducted from your bank, from your salary or your FD bank account and everything. So just click on this file income tax return. This thing will be opened. You have to select the mode of filing, select online, then you have to select the ITR type. So if you are salaried, and some conditions we had discussed earlier, right? If they are met, then you can check for ITR 1. Then after click on continue from here, then you would be getting these details. Means these are the things we have to check now. Gross total income, it will get included here. Just what you have to do is means this there would be some disabled, you will file like something is disabled here. So to enable it, you have to click on here and read every details. A new tab like will be opened, there every detail, just go through every details, and then there would be an option to save. If you save that and come back, and the amount will be enabled here. Until then it would be in disabled option. When you are filing, you can get this to know, then it will be enabled. Total deductions, if we have any LIC payments or health insurance payments or any child education fees, yeah, there are some deductions that are available. As I mentioned, there is a video I had made on these deductions to salaried employees based on the regime you select. Go through that video, I'll keep it in the description. You could claim any deductions you are eligible for. Here you have to mention the details like any receipt number of the LIC premium payment and all. Please keep all of them handy so that you could complete this filing of return process within some minutes, and this will be automatically get mentioned here, any taxes deducted at source from your income. Total tax liability would appear here. If it's zero, it's okay, no payment. Sometimes there would be refund amount, means whatever you had already paid as deducted from your salary, you will get a refund of it sometimes. If you see a negative figure there like minus 52,000, it's like refund amount to you. Okay. And sometimes you'll be asked to select the tax regime. New tax regime is default one this year, unless you have a specific reason like a home loan on a self-occupied property or heavy ITC investments. The new regime usually works out simpler and often cheaper for salaried employees. Confirm your choice. Just compare where your tax liability would be less. You can select based on that new tax regime or old tax regime. The form now walks through these 5 sections, and most of it is pre-filled. Personal information, just to verify it as we discussed. Gross total income, this gets pulled from form 16. Total deductions under new regime, this is mostly limited to your employer's NPS contribution under 80 CCD 2, which is for most people will show as zero unless your company employer contributes. Any taxes paid, this shows every TDS entry linked to your PAN account, from your salary, from any bank interest, from anywhere. Cross check against your AIS. And the next step is, if the number in that last box, if this is negative, congrats, that's a refund coming to you. Then after this, preview the return, check every detail, check your name, PAN and bank account are correct. That bank account is what your refund lands in. So check whether that bank account is working well and everything is good. Then we have to submit the return, preview and then submit. After submitting, you have to e-verify your return. After submitting, you will be getting an option like your return is filed, e-verify the return. So just click on e-verify then and there. The fastest way to e-verify is Aadhaar OTP, means you will receive an OTP which you have to enter here to your Aadhaar linked mobile number. One OTP and you are legally done. That's it. In just 15 to 20 minutes from start to finish, if all your documents were handy with you and ready before you opened the tab, all this return processing, filing and also the e-verification would be done. Okay. And the next thing is, this is an uncomfortable truth most people never sit with, means filing your ITR is not just a tax formality, it's the one document that proves your financial history exists. For any loans or visas, for anything that asks, show me your last 2 years, they would ask like this. So this is not just a tax formality. Okay, the government has already pre-filled most of your return, right? All that's standing between you and a completed filing, it's just 15 minutes. And the willingness to actually open the tab in June instead of July, it saves you time. Do it early, get it right, and if numbers still make you nervous, that's exactly what a CA is for. But for at least now, you know enough to check their work too, right? And one important thing is a disclaimer, I am a chartered accountant, but this video is for general educational purpose only, just to make you aware of this knowledge. It is not any personalized tax or finance advice. Please verify your specific eligibility and figures on the income tax portal, or you can have a professional consultation with a CA. I do not provide any investment or finance or tax advices. Okay, this is not a tax advice, not an investment, not any legal advice. It's not a substitute for any professional legal advice. If you have any doubt on ourselves, you could easily consult any CA and get your doubts clarified and get your return filed within time. And if you find this your video useful to you, hit the like and share it with your colleague or your family member or your friend who is still figuring out their ITR. And if your situation is more complex, multiple income sources, capital gains, foreign income, drop a comment and I'll try to tell you which form applies to you. This is Finvedas with CA. Take it one step at a time. Thank you. Bye.